Mitani and Danish, as well as Gonzalez, keep it fairly tidy as well.
Takes the back end of the KTM, hopping around there as Brian turns it.
34, but look out front, Ramadipa now into the lead, ahead of Morelli and Beñat Fernandez. They'll be back on it, and that is not your usual overtaking place for David Gonzalez. Very nicely done.
Into the first right-hander. And Agostinelli has got a long lap. Brian Ariati is not letting them go. Look, he's there in fourth place. He's close into them, and he's going to...
Indeed, well done, that man.
He'll go anywhere, won't he, Davies? He's a man on form superbly and very much. Penalty.
Yeah, that'll be a track limits thing as well, and it'll probably be, Peter, surely.
Lock on to the rear of the number 7, Beñat Fernandez in third as they go down the hill. You know, hoping to pick up a Moto3 ride for next year. Superb.
Marco Morelli was a second. It'll be the final corner where there isn't really a lip. It'll be the first turn as well. And Ramadipa's lead was short-lived, but Morelli took him straight back. He's saying, no, I need to lead quicker than everybody else on track that time around, near enough. At 1:45.3. That'll be where these riders are getting caught out.
Right, side by side then on
this race. I've got the pace. I don't want to get overtaken in towards turn 1. You're following me, but Morelli, goodness gracious.
Man, that's incredible, isn't it? Absolutely superb.
Morelli's
brakes. This is where Brian was so late yesterday and won the race, but this time
he knows he just needs to get out front and absolutely go for it. None of this tap in the rear seat unit. Rubbish. Absolutely in the groove. This is like what we saw from one of his 2 wins back last year.
It's Gonzalez who gets underneath him to take the lead. That's right, but he only qualified 15th. He was on the 5th row of the grid. So, you know, if it's
no, it was actually Morelli who set the fastest lap. That graphic on your screen.
Keep off the green. Using every bit of road, but staying away. And this is quicker than he was running in qualifying. Maybe the bike isn't really set up to do this.
It's wrong.
Okay, right. So Brian Ariati has the advantage. He's now got the number 11, David Gonzalez, a 17-year-old Spaniard. He has the lead now. Can Brian Ariati this? But he's a bright, wily rider, and he'll make the best of the situation, certainly. There's Marco Morelli locked onto the rear. Pirelli of that. Kate and Veda Pratama go with him.
And crucially, Peter, into 6th place as they cross the line that time.
It's a 51 of Brian Ariati. He'll be late on the brakes at the bottom there. He goes from 4th to TM.
Tinez has gone down, unfortunately, at turn 2. That's a shame. I think the same happened yesterday, didn't it? Around Hakim Danish. Number 13 then. On third, perfect line choice from the 95 and Morelli there, guarding his line well. Tinez went wide yesterday, sorry, finished 14th, a couple of points on the chasing pack. Ariati and Gonzalez side by side coming into 2A and 2B. And truly not sacrificing his run through the penultimate turn into this final corner they come. Going to get a bit, but fastest lap of the race earlier in the gravel this time around, unfortunately for the Venice. Who's going to be the last on the brakes? It is Gonzalez going way wide though. A big bubble for the number 11. Drive up the hill. Mitani goes neck and neck with Ramadipa there. They nearly come to Wayland.
And he's rejoined the race, so maybe he'll pick up a place again. Here is the 5th.
And he's going to mess up the drive for other riders. They have to cut back across him, and then we're going to have Danish. He's going side by blows out of the final corner. 4 laps to go, Peter. This is where it really changes. They 54
of Veda Pratama fell off yesterday.
Side, we've got 4 riders abreast towards turn 3. You got Danish. He's back in the 2nd place. And weave across the start and finish straight in towards turn 1. Ariati goes up.
But now is wanting to deal with the number 13 of Hakim.
It's 1, 2, 3 in the championship. 1, 2, 3 in the race, and it all changes in the inside. He just makes it stick.
And we were saying Danish is a couple of places ahead of him at the moment, and that would give him 2nd place in the cup. But it's Brian Ariati.
In the blink of an eye, as we see, unfortunately, Tinez has gone down in the melee.
And could Mitani do what he did yesterday when he finished 5th after coming off the cup champion, leading with Marco Morelli right on his tail? Yeah, he's obviously okay, trying to get going again. Absolutely superb stuff. The back of the grid, well, he's already up into 4th place, briefly, back to 5th just now.
Oh, big moment for Ben. Still all to play for, as we know, in Rookies Cup in this final. Fernandez then, as Marco Morelli comes up at the inside then. We got Ariati looking back.
Brilliant to see Hakim on the number 13 now, splitting his two.
Race of the year, Mitani and Pratama, absolutely brilliant as from second place, no, in the lead actually now is Ariati. So there you go, he wasn't letting them get away.
Championship riders, that is the order they run in the championship. Ariati,
Close as you like, they are not shy one bit, are those boys?
No, that's right. I mean,
he's back in front, in charge, in command here in Rookies Cup Race 2.
yeah, Danish and Veda Pratama, 1, 2, 3.
And if you've got David Gonzalez, who really...
Zen is really good at wedging himself a gap, isn't he? He just will sort of, you know, the way he rode yesterday was just so superb. He sat there right on the tail.
Really lost out with that big mistake in towards 2A. He has now been pushed back to 8.
Put his elbows in and squeeze through.
What a character! What a character! Absolutely.
With the confidence that he said that he knew that he could win the race from Kiande.
Position. So it's actually 1, 2, 3 in the championship, and the 5th rider of the championship, Benyat. They love it. Gonzalez moves to the inside, up the inside, and Morelli there, the 95, looks for a little bit.
Ramadiva, and indeed he did, but he's lost the lead now.
Morelli just up. Fernandez into 4th place in the race, just behind him, all the way from near enough of space to get first as well, but gets the door slammed shut by Ariati. On the inside.
Yeah. Made him move over, made him think about that one.
And look, there's the back row of the grid. What a ride this is from Benyat.
Absolutely superb.
Oh, just sensational. And there we go, Gonzalez was the fastest rider of the race last time. Your man, the 54, he was biding his time, but he's back, ladies and gents. It's Veda.
Great run from Hakim Danish as well. You know, Hakim, you know, he'd start
around.
Superb stuff. And in something to...
Oh, Danish is down, Peter! Pratama going for the lead here in race 2. He's up to 2nd place. He's been...
the year with 5 second places and then a win. He can do it. It's just a mental...
Oh! Oh, Hakim!
Well,
what a shame! Carving his way through as Mitani gets pushed wide by car pushing the
thing that has messed up the recent races for the Malaysian. He's obviously, I mean, you know, that's pretty much done chances of him taking second
Where
in the cup.
Where was this? The pole sitter in number 17, and now he's in the lead.
Into the lead, yeah. I wondered if he would expunge that from his brain now, and he is battling for the lead.
It's such a different dynamic, Peter. Oh, down at turn 1. Oh, Hakim, you break my heart.
It's just saving a bit of tyres. There'll be 3 laps to go as they go across the 9 now, and it is the double.
Being the predator and the prey, you know, they were chasing him all the time. Oh, what a shame. That's not how you want to sign off from rookies.
No, not